Hi, everybody. Hello, Pisces. Woohoo! It's your turn next. I don't know why I chose Pisces. Must be a reason. The cards are hot. Yes, you can tell I have a New England accent. The cards are hot. That's how we say it. Here we go. I'm going to do 12 cards out of the 78 for Pisces. Not ready yet. For Pisces, one card per month to give you an overview on what to work for, what to work on, what to look out for, what to be ready for, what to let go, what to take in. Oh, it could be so many possibilities. Hopefully, they're all good. So here we go 12 cards. I have to do this in front of you so you know that it's not a setup, right? So January, February, March, April, May, June, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and December. So here we go. At the end, I'll pick a card from James Van Prague's Soul's Journey, and that gives you an idea of something underlying that you may want to work on. So January, strength. Well, that's not okay. What else can you give us? Strength. Yeah, there's a lot going on this month. And you, Pisces, you're in the 12th, you're the 12th astrology sign. You're a wise old soul. You're someone who's tapped in, turned on, tuned in, all those things. You're connected. It's very unusual to find a Pisces who isn't in some way out there, okay, in a good way, because your insight, your empathy are what makes you so special. The strength, I'm sure, needed this month there's a lot going on out in the world, Pisces. And when you are empathic, when you are psychic, when you are intuitive, you have a lot to process more than the average human. They're oblivious a lot of times and they're just focused on the outcome they desire. You're focused on the outcome you desire. You're focused on the lady next door. You're focused on, the people in going through the fires and the people who survived the hurricane. You're going through all of that and trying to process it. So strength. It's important for you, Pisces, to practice self-care and to be very proud of yourself and your accomplishments and not be afraid to have that positive self-talk and give yourself a pat on the back now and then, to straighten out your crown and remember who you are. You are special, Pisces. We need you. Now, this little angel here in her beautiful green dress, more than likely, no matter what career path you're in, you don't have to be a Reiki master teacher to be a healer. There are healers who are singers. There are healers who are plumbers. There are healers who are floor guys. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what your craft is or your trade is. What matters is your heart. And Pisces, usually your heart is wide open and ready to receive, but they're giving you right off the bat. They're telling you your strength. Keep your strength intact. Remember who you are. Clear your energy every chance you can. Get grounded with the earth. Stay grounded and connected to the earth. We have a lot of work to do with healing and with transmuting the energy that is around us. So you are kind of working a little overtime compared to the average human most of the time, right? And we have healers and spiritual people in every sign. I'm not putting you up on a high pedestal, but I will say astrologically, you got a lot going on. So take care of yourself, stay grounded, drink your water, get enough sleep, straighten your crown out. Remember who you are. Keep that self-esteem intact, Pisces, because I have a feeling this reading is about your personal power in the role you're going to play in the world, okay? Or maybe just in your household, or the role you're going to play in your community or at your school or at your job. But you do play a role, and you you do try at least to live as an example to others. So straighten that crown out. Remember who you are. Allow no one to tear you down. Not in January, especially. I think you'll bite their head off. February, the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups in February, this is a month of love, right? And you, Pisces, we just had this little talk, and here you are saying, "Oh my God, I'm a disappointment. I didn't accomplish this, and I didn't accomplish that, and I didn't get that done or that done." You're very task oriented, and you like to have those accomplishments. Cut yourself some slack and realize, perhaps that negative train of thought needs to be worked on. Okay, you need to be looking up at the trees. Oh, look at all that fruit left there. That angel's holding an extra cup to fill. There's more possibility. You just have to change your perspective. Dr. Wayne Dyer said, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So instead of looking at, oh, this ground is loaded with dead, rotten fruit, you may look up and say, look at this beautiful, strong tree I'm leaning against, absorbing all this great energy. And look at all the fruit on that tree that I can taste, I can have, I can hand out. I'm abundant. I don't even realize how abundant I am. I don't even realize how many gifts I have. I'm so focused on what I'm not good at, I'm forgetting all the things I am good at. So refocus. You've got January and February to get your act together, Pisces. Let's go. Yes, and in March you do. In March is your month, right? And March is when it comes together. This is the emperor, right? He's holding the sword. He's the guy, or she's the person of strength and focus and organization and getting things finished, accomplishing things. So know that the structure and discipline, which is usually difficult for a Pisces because we tend to be artistic. I say we because I am a Pisces as well. We tend to be artistic, and sometimes we get lost in the clouds. And that's okay, because that's where ideas come from. That's where solutions come from. But make sure you're structured enough and organized enough and disciplined enough to take that information, take that positive energy, and use it for the betterment of mankind. Okay. April's a different story. Woohoo! April's a different story. There's an opportunity that is going to challenge you. Now, I read this card differently depending on where it sits in the read, and how the vibe I feel, what I'm getting intuitively. And I feel here, even though I am a Pisces, I feel here that this is going to be about an opportunity for you to do something you didn't even know you really didn't know you loved. It's not about all the things you love and all the things you have lined up and you're ready to do. I feel this is like about something unexpected. You didn't even, God, I'm making the best gelato in the world, and I didn't even know I could make gelato. I didn't even like it. So this is quite interesting, April, that this opportunity is coming up, and you are going to be immersed in learning everything you can about this subject, about this craft, about this possibility, about this new career, about this job that you can. And when you do, and you will, because it's here in your energy field, it's in your vortex of achievement. When you do, see all those coins on the wall? They're in your pocket. So know that the money is coming. April, that's not too long to wait. You can make it. You can do it. Just don't waste any time. Remember, be strong. Get control of your negative thinking. Be organized. Get organized. Set things into some structure, or get some discipline in your life so that you can focus on the outcome you desire. And change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Here's the opportunity right there in April. And it's an 8. So it's not a flash in the pan. It's not a one of. It's something that allows you in May to take a leap of faith, to go for something big. This is about owning it. Okay. In May, you own it. You are it. You have the confidence. You have the ability. You have the knowledge. You have the wisdom. You have the inspiration, and you're going for it. And they're telling you, don't hold back. If this is about healing, if this is about your physical body and you're relating this to your health, know that it's moving in the right direction. And this is a brand new start for you. This is coming full circle. Archangel Raphael, I feel, is in the background of this card, just allowing you to keep going forward. Now, I wrote the word fool here because in the original tarot, the Waite Tarot, or any of the older decks, the fool is the one who takes a leap of faith. It doesn't know where they're headed, but they know they're headed somewhere. But they have the faith in themselves to go for it. And that's what this was about, having the confidence. Remember who you are, wear your crown, have the confidence to go forward. And this is showing me you do. And by May, you are making it work. You are getting to the right place. It's a brand new start. Trust yourself, trust your inner voice. Wow, what did I just say? Here it is. Here's the fruition of it, right? The Three of Wands. Girl, guy, there ain't nothing you can't do. Just go for it. Set sail to your dreams. You are getting it done and then some. This is about prosperity and abundance and moving forward, in not just for the short term, but for the long term. This is plans for the future. This is setting sail for the big time. So keep your dreams big, keep them present, but have the structure and the discipline and the confidence to straighten that crown and go forward to achieve it. And you do. This is June. You are setting sail. It could also mean a great trip for some of you, a great vacation. So that's exciting too. That moon is so big. Maybe it's around the time of a super moon. I don't know if June has a super moon this year. If it does, let me know. Write it in the comments. Tell me what you think that card means and how excited you are, Pisces, that you have all of a sudden, after all the hard work, all the introspection, all of the tedious insights and working on your chakras and your expansion of your soul's purpose, know that you get there. And it's, a 3. It's your divine path. It's your divine path. 3 is spirituality. Oh my God. And July is a blast. This is coming full circle. This is brilliant success. This is bravo. Accolades, recognition, notoriety, freedom to do whatever the heck you want. You are in control of your life. See this lion, and she needs a little help with her crown, this lioness, or this lion. It's the lion that has the mane. So see this lion needs a little help with the crown. You get there and then some. This is coming into perfect balance spiritually, financially, emotionally, and physically. So the world is in the palm of your hand come July. August. Oof. Renewal. Now, when you are flying high, what do you want to do? You don't want to go there alone. You want to bring along your loved ones. And sometimes that's not so easy. Sometimes it's a little difficult. But this renewal card is saying there is forgiveness here. There is compassion here. There is possibility here for you to find common ground, or at least come to terms with people from your past. Could be friends, could be family, could be coworkers, who maybe there were ruffled feathers at some point. Maybe there was disassociation at some point. But it's the renewal card is giving you the opportunity to really awaken to a new time for all of you to come together, or 2 of you to come together, or for you to come to an understanding. This is about getting to a place you strived for perhaps for weeks, months, years. Okay, but you get there. You do get there. So the judgment, which it would be in tarot, the judgment is, it's not yours to make. It's about finding that compassion and forgiveness and moving forward. Life's a tough enough journey. Just keep going forward. It all comes into balance. Oh, and the Queen of Swords shows up for September, around September. Now, the Queen of Swords could be a Libra, could be a Gemini, could be an Aquarius, or someone who has it in their rising, whatever. They're rising, they're lowering their house sign. When the Queen of Swords shows up, it's time to get serious about your life. You don't have time anymore. You are a busy, busy person. You are living your best life. You finally, what you've been waiting for, dreaming about, has come to fruition. Even your family life has settled down, and there's more harmony and peace and contentment here. So allow no one and allow no situation to steal your joy, to steal your thunder, to steal your peace, your contentment, not only with your life, with yourself, with your inner self. Allow no one or no situation, nothing, to do that. Now, I'm looking at this plant in the background. I know it as mother-in-law's tongue. They used to call it. I have several in my home. These are great plants for clearing this negative energy. If you place them, look up feng shui and placement of plants. They're great energy balancers, these plants. They disperse the negative energy. They send it up to be transmuted into positive energy. That's the story anyway. But any plants, look, she's surrounded by beautiful foliage and flowers and beautiful things, but she has her sword ready with the butterfly on it for change. It's about time to cut the people out of your life who do nothing but try to bring you down, who do nothing but speak jealous words and plant negative episodes in your brain, in your subconscious, so that when it comes time to achieve something, those little voices come, and there's doubt, there's fear, there's worry. Let go of those people. They're fighting their own demons. They're not yours to fight, and they won't think anything is wrong with them. They won't think there's any work they need to do. They think they're absolutely perfect. So you can't change them or help them or enlighten them. Their ladder is definitely going up the wrong building. I heard a sermon once where the woman said, you work all your life and you climb the ladder and you build all this prestige and these groups of friends, and then you realize your ladder is up against the wrong building. Imagine, it's not in alignment with your higher self, your spirituality. It's not in alignment with the whole, the collective. Maybe it's going up to success or fame or notoriety or, hey, I'm perfect, everybody, look at me. Cut those people out. You can't help them. You can't do anything but love them from afar or love them as they are, but let them go. Oh my God, you got a lot of that to do this year, Pisces. So September and October, you're cleaning house. You are cleaning house. This is, you won't have time. You will be busy with your work, your art, your creativity, your muse. You're going to be busy producing and beautiful things, music, art, sculpture, perhaps maybe in the humanitarian field. Perhaps you're an amazing social worker healing many people. You don't have time for these people. You don't have time for these people who like drama, who like gossip, who like to talk about other people, who like to stir the baloney up. You don't have time for them. Not this year, not in a 9 year, because you're about to reap all the benefits of all the sacrifices you've made. So walk away from the drama, walk away from the drama queens. Oh, and when you do, look at this November windfall of abundance. Wow. So, like the Libra, you have work to do still. Maybe it's old karma, maybe it's a few more life's lessons. Maybe it's because you set the bar so high for your life, your spirituality, your purpose, your soul purpose. You set that bar so high, Pisces, because you're humble enough to realize you have to set the bar high. That's why we're here. We're not here to have the best Gucci bag or the prettiest car in the driveway. We're here to grow and to ascend and to raise the vibration and to help others along. I name my practice Inner Voice Reiki because I want people to understand it's all about the light within. Okay. So here is the light within being rewarded with this beautiful one card, new beginning, windfall of abundance, new home or car, or look, that path is clear, the yellow brick road, just follow it, go wherever you want to go because there's no resistance. There are no obstructions. There are no blocks. Pisces, by November, and maybe you could speed this whole process up by getting all these lessons. That's why I like looking at the year ahead. I can say, oh God, I really got to look out for this, and I really got to work on this, and I'm really going to make sure I don't fall into that trap. And I put the extra effort in because windfall of abundance is, look, there is abundance coming. It could be money. It could be accolades. It could be just peace and joy. It could be great health, whatever it is that you've wanted or you dreamed about or desired or put forth on your vision board, right? It's coming. It's coming. It's here in November, but maybe we can get it into July. It doesn't matter. It's coming. And when it does show up, you're going to be so grateful. Humbled to your knees. That's what I just heard. Humbled to your knees. Humbled to your knees. Where did these gifts come from? From your own energy, Pisces. You've already put this out there in the universe. You've already paid it forward and paid it forward and paid it forward and turned the other cheek and turned the other cheek and looked the other way so many times that the universe said, okay, now enough. It's time for a brand new start. You don't have to go up and down and all that stuff. It's here. And then the night, I call them the night of passion, the night of fire, the Knight of Wands in this deck. Oh my gosh. The Knight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. They're coming in like a wow. There's no hindrance. He's got beautiful sand to run on. There's no obstructions. He's got a beautiful red feather and there's a little red rose. There's a lot of love and passion because, it's wonderful to have all the materialistic things, right? It's wonderful to have the good health and all the materialistic things. But if you don't have anyone to share it with, maybe you already have someone to share it with. And this is going to get kicked up a notch because there will be less worry and fear and anguish that you've had so much of in the past. It's gone. I don't feel it anymore. I feel much lighter. I actually feel lightheaded. So when this Night of Passion comes in, it's all about really staying focused on the outcome you desire and just going for it now. These people, let them be caught up in their gossip and their arguing and their debates and who's right, who's wrong, blah, blah, blah. Boring. They usually are boring people. That's why they have to talk about other people because their lives are boring. So know that yours is not. It's not going to be boring this year. Pisces, it very seldom is boring for Pisces because it's the way you are. Those two fish going in, it's not a straight line, but things are really, you're running into 2026 with everything. You're quiver is loaded with arrows, and each one is more beautiful than the next. Your soul is filled. You have a rainbow aura. It is huge. Shine it bright. Share your knowledge with others. Let me pick a card from the Soul's Journey deck on what we need to work on, Pisces. And I have to say, be kind to yourself, Pisces. Take it easy, right? Take it easy. Be good to yourself, but get those habits in order. Oh, doubt. Wow, talk about limiting beliefs. I release the need to know all the answers. Now, I took this a different way. When I saw doubt, I was like, yeah, Pisces, you heard the reading and now you're like, yeah, I don't think this is going to happen. But this is about, I release the need to know all the answers. They're telling you to doubt as an active verb, doubt a little bit. Because Pisces is like usually all in, we believe in it all, we trust in it all. When you have a little doubt, you don't need to be perfect at everything, Pisces. You don't need to know all the answers. I hesitated becoming Reiki master teacher because I felt like, well, shouldn't I be at a higher vibration? Shouldn't I be more ascended? And then I realized I'm an earthling. I'm a soul in an earthly body, and I don't know all the answers. And I do have a lot of doubt. And I do admit when I make mistakes, and I do it live. So anyone who goes live, like, God bless you, because you are here. You release the doubt. You don't have all the answers. You're not pretending to know it all or to be it all. You're here to help others and to help others along the way. And having that little bit of doubt, you don't need to have everything in completion. Maybe there are readers out there who would read this card totally different or have 5 other explanations. That's great. Tune in, learn from them too. But I also feel that when you let go of that, I feel that's ego more than doubt. That is more ego than doubt, but maybe that's where they find common ground. But I also know a lot of Pisces as well, not just with myself. And I know the doubt is a limiting belief. Like we're almost there, we almost believe it, but then there's always that little bit of doubt. But if you got rid of those people that put that doubt there in you, maybe from the time you were an early child, or maybe when you got married, or maybe when you became best friends and you started hanging around, walk away from the people who put that in your head. And it's okay not to be perfect. There we go. So that's another way to say this card. It's okay not to be perfect. We don't know all the answers. But your light is always there. And it's up to you to clear what you need to clear so that your light shines. And why do you want your light to shine? You want your light to shine so that you can illuminate the way for others to find theirs. There's so many people sitting in darkness. So shine your light, shine it bright, get going. You have a lot to do, Pisces, so live it up and have a blast. And I can't wait for that windfall of abundance. Amen. Happy 2025.